Alright, hello everyone, Morbidly Deceased here. Welcome back to Dishonored. Okay, that last mission was a slog. We're gonna try and avoid that situation again. Cross your fingers, pray this works. Okay, let's not spend 5 hours on this one. Because for you guys, that was probably less than an hour, but for me, oh my god. It's been an entirety of a week because I don't have that much time to test out everything. So, yeah, there's that. Also, my audio balance might be fucked because I'm talking pretty loud. Let's go.
The void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
And also, goddammit, can I go 1 second?
I told you when you're older. I've sensed you.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's a court every day.
This is, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
God, I've never been really that good at these. See a Quantum Break for that particular crash course.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Young lady Jessamine. What's your name?
It was her. Delilah's lie. She broke it.
I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now, it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. He's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
The sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
It's hard to know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I was young, the Loyalist conspiracy that kidnapped me also took Anton Sokolov. They brought him to the pub where I was being held, and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? Sokolov laughed at them. He taught me lessons and told me funny stories. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued, he doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I thought he'd tell me the secret to defeating Delilah and saving the Empire. But I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Even in the void, if only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
No. She's the one who orchestrated the coup.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
This little trophy case we have now? Wait a second. Wait, so you're telling me these are actually more powerful? Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, so they combine the effects. Alright, that's interesting. Cool, I'm glad. Nothing new with powers. So let's go. Alright. Now, I'm gonna bum around the ship real quick.
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Good to see you're still with us. Thank you for helping, Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
Then we'll have to make sure Duke Luca Abel doesn't overstay his welcome.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I appreciate your thoughts on the matter, Alexandria.
Well, I'm glad I went over here. Alright, time to see if there's anything else going wrong currently with the boat.
The Emperor.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. the Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
Oh, that looks
There'll be
cool.
a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Yeah. See you in 4 hours. I'm just gonna call it here. It's probably gonna take 4 hours.
What am I? Like a stocking without a leg, that's what. Nothing. Worse than nothing.
Just a poor maid!
I see you've heard the stories. Another fish in the trap!
Let's go! Oh, you little
Those clouds, like an iron lid on the city. Paolo needs to start giving us better jobs. We're getting the shit work right now. Wonder who we pissed off. Oh. Wait. Someone was here a second ago. I thought that... I'll find you, you know.
Just don't put your back towards the same window. It'll be good.
I swear I saw something. Huh.
really want to see if you're as tough as you say you are.
Come on!
Shit. Didn't mean to kill her. Maybe I should just abandon the non-lethal approach then. I don't seem to be that good at it. Thanks, little dudes. You're actually really good at what you do. Keep up the good work. That was horrifying. Okay.
Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like?
Shipment of whale oil tanks just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
Ooh, a grenade.
What the? Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Whatever.
For a while, I believed Ashworth had a connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers
My
of the
pistol!
forward-facing
Someone
Abbey,
stole it!
But equally important are our sisters from the
Your what?
Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong with it. Some changes to the tactical proclamation.
Good it was.
Small, but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
So let's see.
What's going on?
What was it? I just have to finish my shift. Then
Working for the Duke's not so bad. As long as you're granddaughter. I'd hate to be anybody else right now. Lieutenant?
Nerves are shot. Something unsavory going on. It's gonna be soon getting good and drunk after this.
Don't mind that. That's just my pissed off rabbits. Why are they pissed off, you may ask? I don't know. They're rabbits. That's a little worrisome.
You look great. Enrico said to give you his regards.
That donkey-faced cretin can open his wrist for all I care. Did you bring me something? The silver cigarette case, like we agreed?
No, listen. I can't go on doing this. Stealing for you. I'll lose my job.
Do you want to be a servant all your life?
The Royal Conservatory. What do those walls hide?
You spend your days polishing silver cutlery. Come with me, Beatrice.
Into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few hours.
You know I'll protect you. Just like when...
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city. Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society, forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers. It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before Mother and Father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that, never looking back. Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Yes! Oh, I'm so proud of myself right now. Alright. Oh, the window's open. Alright! Yeah! Window's open!
What do those walls hide? The conservatory. I wanted to visit this place with Wyman.
After
Damn it, it's a room over.
For weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Cornelia. Delilah knows the outsider's mark, and some of what she can do flows down to us.
It doesn't seem fair.
Look out working your fingers raw, weaving nets, raising cows to slaughter. Any forgiveness we receive is better than living with guilt.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at things. But it won't help Lucinda rise any higher in Delilah's favor. They're just jealous. If I want to dance, then I can twirl around all I want. Just try and stop me.
Alright, time for a little bit of fiddling with bone charms. Alright.
Let's have a look.
Time to cry and bleed! Come back here!
Well, I literally have no clue what happened right there. But yeah. BRB, guys. It crashed on me again. You're kidding me, right? Cover dog. Shit, I forgot those things reform. Did that do what I hoped it would?
just jealous. If I want to dance, then I can twirl around all I want.
I think that works, but
Am I always the one who discovers the moss under a full moon? Seems like whenever it involves missing
I don't
sleep,
know.
they always send me.
I don't know where I threw that little dog.
I can't wait.
Ashworth's journal might tell me more about why Delilah can't be killed.
How many days till the next red moon? Let's see. It was 6? 3?
Other lovers? Perhaps. But that wouldn't give him any power over Brianna. Jindosh is an ally, an agent of the Duke, gifted in the ways of natural philosophy. Together, we create something that creates the bond itself. I've never seen Brianna work with machines. She's always relied on precious bones and ivory, carved in a room with no light. Tinted with ash and nuance. Not alone, perfect color, infinitely. We hold a special index important to the life. You think no one can harm us, but the Given the light is so wide, even when
What?
Maybe some steeped borage and chamomile will do the trick.
Alright, so what I realized down here is that I need to replace... Oh, okay. So here's the thing. Little recap. So I went into Ashworth's office. I looked for information as to how to stop her, and turns out she had some recordings downstairs of what the oraculum is, and turns out these lenses are what helps her see the void and access it. Well, I was able to find lenses that would instead undo that ability, and by doing so, I can get rid of her powers. She'll become powerless and not a threat anymore. Thus, I would have essentially destroyed one of Delilah's most powerful allies.
All that's left to do is hit the switch, and Ashworth should be powerless.
What will I do now?
And thus falls Ashworth.
The things I could do. The touch of the void. Delilah. With everything I have.
Now, I'm tempted to try and get the prototype, but honestly, I'm not sure if it's worth it at this point, so I'll just head back. Just gotta find a way out of this place. Oh yeah, I remember that segment at the very beginning. Gonna be a lot harder to get back than I thought.
What's going on?
He's got enough to worry about. Now they say there's someone...
Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you. Welcome back.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
A shame. In that case, I have a proposition for you. Recover the Roseboro prototype for me, and I'll pay you the finder's fee and something extra.
I'll think about it.
Take a look at what I've got for sale while you think. Come in, my friend.
I have some time to kill, what the hell?
I'm certain.
Okay, what did I do? What? Even? Okay, best not to question it.
You're not so proud now, are you?
So it's done.
Ashworth won't be a problem anymore.
Good. But Emily, there's something else. Back when I lived in Dunwall, I did things that I'm not proud of.
Isn't that a requirement for citizenship?
What I've got to say is not a joke. I knew Delilah and Ashworth. Bought into their bullshit. Which led me down a bad road. To be honest, before all this, I thought Delilah dead. I don't want to get into it right now. But I felt like you should know. There are things I regret.
All right, Megan. Thank you for opening up. If only a little.
I'm starting to feel like you deserve it. Are you ready to leave now?
Hell yeah, let's get out of here.
Yes, let's go. Take me back to the Dreadful Whale.
Another step toward the Duke of Serkonos and Delilah.
Yeah, see, only about... Yeah, I killed 4 people. Got detected 15 times, but whatever. 5 out of 6 runes, 1 outside a shrine, 6 bone charms. Alright. Cool. Alright. I guess that's all for now, and that was a lot shorter than before, so I'm glad that that this time it didn't go so horribly wrong that it took me 5 hours. Like, comment, subscribe, or do whatever the hell you want, and I will see you guys later. Bye!